Hello, my name is Sanjay Sharma. I am founder and CEO of PERICENT BPM and DMS Software Private Limited. We are a document process automation company. So I just like to highlight few of the aspect of physical document that we are using in our organization. Like I would say, it's just if you are using those physical documents, simply it's a waste of time and money, and there's a risk. So in slides further, we'll discuss a few aspects in more detail. So there are so many challenges in handling physical documents. That means like any kind of form, maybe it may be commercial forms, government organization, medical, and even education institute. Like every day, the volume of the document is increasing, and they're facing a lot of problem to handle those documents. So yeah, like of course, all these organizations are seeking a kind of system that can help them to manage this large volume of the documents. So, like as I said earlier, like the volume of the document is increasing. It's almost getting doubled every year. So we need more space, maintenance to handle them. That means it need more money, and still there is a risk with the physical documents. So let's discuss most common risk apart from like the volume the document is getting increased double every day. Then there are still so many risks with the for physical documents. So physical documents are prone to risk. There are certain risks like they could be unauthorized information or the sensitive information. It can be stolen out. It can be hide out intentionally or unintentionally. The document can be misfiled. If you misfile a document in some other file, it could be very difficult to find it. There could be a natural damage that some of the natural thing has could damage the document. It can be thrown away intentionally by somebody. It is very difficult to search the document that we are looking for. Sometime because we don't know. Sometime it could be in some other location, maybe in some other file. So there could be so many regions that we couldn't file the document that we are looking for. So that cost a lot of time, a lot of efforts, and finally it cost to the company, and that ultimately a lot of risk to the business because we are not able to find the right document. So it's very frustrating to know that I'm not able to locate the right file, and it was there yesterday. So that could be the situations uh, in many business many times. So we cannot find many times we could not find the right document. Here you can see a quick snap about the document warehouse where we have to manage our physical documents. So it is a cost to us, cost to the company. It's so again there are things that I'm reiterating to. Not always easy to find information noted on the physical document. So sometimes we write something on the physical document. So first it's very difficult to find the right document. Then what we have exactly written on the document is it's difficult to find and know immediately whenever we required. It it's uncertain travel time for physical file to one dash to another time because file moves from one dash to another dash, and how much time it takes to another dash that we don't know exactly. There is no way to handle those things. Many times difficult to trace the location of the files folder, so we cannot easily find where file is currently right now. Difficult to find the different version because if document has the multiple version, it has been modified. If you have to check the older version, it's difficult to find the older version of the document. Sometimes it's difficult to secure the sensitive information. So if document is sensitive, so on the physical document, it's difficult to secure that information. Here there are certain facts about the problem with the documents, how much time and money we waste while dealing with the physical documents. So here are some of the facts that we have collected from the internet. So how can we overcome from the pain of the paper? And that so with the physical document, there are pains. We are losing time, money, and there is a risk. So how we can overcome all this pain? So like every organization, so the solution is a document management system. I, I mean, in our perspective, it is a must to have infrastructure, same as we have the ERP solution. So it is a complementary to ERP. I mean, you must have, every organization should have the document management system. So what the capabilities of a DMS should be? So it should have a very natural capturing. So there should be a different channel that you can capture the document directly from the mails. It can sync with your folders. It can be captured from your mobile. So there are different channels that you can easily capture document into the DMS repository. Then you should be able to apply the metadata, because you should be able to attach the record that contain the information about the document. You should be able to categorize your document. There should be a search, simple textual search to advanced parameter search must be there. And you should be able to easily share the document to the other people in form of PDF file, or as a download in the email, all that. And there should be a way to monitor the activity that other users are doing on the document. You should be able to monitor your sensitive document or critical document, and you should be able to define the permission to other user, like whether they should be able to see the document, they should be able to change the document, or different thing they can do with the document. So you should be able to define permission to users or different roles. So buying an enterprise document system, no doubt, is ridiculous in organization. So every organization is a must to have IT infrastructure component. I mean, if your organization think like if they have the ERP and they're done, so that is not true. They should. This is a complete. This is a complementary to ERP, which reduce, because we cannot store everything, all kind of unstructured information or document in the ERP. ERP is like to store your structure record, and you can always attach the document with the structure record. But there are lot many information. There is nothing structured. You just need to keep it, have it for your auditing purpose or other needs in future. So I hope you like this presentation, and thank you so much for your time. Thank you.